Okay, in this video we're just going to talk about the half shutter feature on Panasonic Lumix cameras, and I was sure I'd already done a video about this because someone had kind of asked me about it, and then I tried to point them to a video and it turns out I hadn't done one, but I have done a similar one for the kind of video part of it, so I'll link to that in a bit. But what we'll do is we'll just have a look at it. So essentially the half press shutter is a feature where, you know, it's self-explanatory. You've got the shutter button on the camera, and as opposed to you holding the button halfway and focusing, it does that focus and takes the picture at the same time. So it's very hard to kind of get focus without taking a picture. And for me, it's one of the first things I switch off when I get the camera. I find it very annoying. Like, you know, it's just constantly you're taking pictures by accident. So what I tend to do is you go into the camera, so menu, and then jump into the third one down, which is the kind of cog. It's a focus and shutter menu. Second one down in the second menu, so it's the cog and then the cog and then the AF menu, focus and shutter, and then you've got this option in here called half press shutter, and it's just a toggle on and off. You can just switch that to off. And then once that's off, I mean, for me, some people probably really like half press shutter, but for me, this is the way I like to work with it. So I can acquire focus, you know, move the focus around. I can click back out of it without taking a picture. You know, for me, that is just easy. I can like get focus, do some other bits, and then come back to it. Whereas with the half press shutter on, you sort of acquire focus and then you can't get back out of the focus. You have to take the picture. And to me, that's incredibly annoying. So it's just not something that I kind of want. It doesn't change the way the focus works. You just can't get back out of it. You have to take the picture. So yeah, like I say, one of the first things I do is just come in and switch that off. It's just a simple toggle, and you can and then you can do your focus in, come out of the focus mode, do all of that kind of stuff. And it's not like, you know, like I say, for me, it's not as much as a kind of bother. And then there's also a function to set the shutter button itself to record video. I'm using the GH6, so, you know, I've got independent record buttons on the camera. You know, we've got one on the front, one on the top, but not all of the Lumix cameras have that. So a lot of them have the option to assign video to the shutter button. And again, you may find that you're always just taking video by accident, and it's just kind of, you know, it's like an annoying thing. But I've kind of set that up so that it's not attached to the shutter button. I'll link to a video on how you can do that. And that kind of coincides a little bit with half press shutter. I would say really half press shutter is kind of more for photography, and the assign record button is more of a video feature. But you set the two together to kind of get it to the happy medium of where you want it to be, really. So hopefully you found that helpful. If you have, give the video a like. If you want to see more content like this, check out the Lumix playlist on this channel, and please subscribe.